What do you do when you are moving on to a new system in your business? I'm going to pause here to celebrate because you're looking at the newest paddle champion in Canggu. Did my first tournament last night, crushed it. Anyway, let's continue. What do you do when you're moving on to a new system? So, actually, rather than tell you what you should do, I'll tell you what I'm currently doing. So my company, Tutors Online, we are moving from, or have just moved, from a 6-week review call. So after a client's first 6 weeks, do a sales call at the start, 6 weeks, we jump back on another call with them to go over their progress and essentially resell them and then offer them a discount for if they want to lock in, or they can lock into monthly payments. But also just make sure that we're on the right trajectory to get to the goal that they wanted. But that took 90 minutes-ish per client. Now, if we're bringing on 20 clients a week, that's an extra 30 hours of work per week. And the main reason for doing that at the very start was to get client testimonials. Some like UGC, user-generated content essentially, but we've now got 1,000 of those that we still don't use anywhere. So this is 30 hours a week that is just completely unnecessary. And does it actually make people stay longer and pay more? I don't think so. It actually turned out to be a very little sales transition because what's going on, and they're like, yeah, it's not me, we're good. So what we have done, we have switched to a 90-second video and then automated the rest of the process. So now, rather than what the salespeople are doing, who have very little context, other than what the tutor has given us notes on, the tutor can actually do this themselves. And they'll only have to do about 100 students across their year. The better they are, the better they do this. So you're looking at, let's call it 3 weeks of work a piece, double up, because you might read the notes before, let's call it 5. 5 times 100, 500. You're looking at 9-ish, 8.5 hours of work a year instead of 30 hours a week. So huge saving. So what have we done to actually make sure that this was a smart move? First of all, we tracked it all. I've got a document that's a 6-week review call, update or change or email, whatever I named it. And in that document, I've noted down every change that we have made to our CRM, our systems, our processes, and emails and all that sort of stuff. But I have gone ahead and I've changed all of the automations as if this is going to stay forever, so that I don't have to go back. And results were good, just as many people have paid up front, people have locked in. It looks to be just as good as ever, and now we can actually give it to them faster, which is really handy, super, super handy. So that's what we've done. And then next week will be our final edge of this test, where we've got another 20 students or so that we'll go through and test this on. We'll see the retention rates, see how that goes. And we're actually going to take a one step towards the final step. From one system to another, ensuring that we have the ability to go back if it doesn't work, but also to make sure if we know that this is better going forwards. and how you should spend your time doing it, and creating the least cognitive load possible. So there you go. Huge business win in 5 minutes, hopefully. Have a great day, guys. Peace.